No, don't go over here. Petra, get out of here. Oh my goodness, Petra, why are you doing this? She just like ran behind the set because apparently there's like some little area over here that she can get into that I didn't know about. So now I have to make sure that she like doesn't go in here. Okay, there we go. I got her. Um so yeah, apparently she can like get back here. There's like this tiny tiny little space. It's so small. And she ends up going behind here and getting behind this somehow. So I have to cover it somehow, or I have to put something there, or else she's gonna like get stuck. Is the podcast going to come out soon? That's actually really funny because I actually just finished filming the first episode today and like editing it and stuff. So that should be out like tomorrow or the next day. That should be out very soon. Petra, what are you doing? You're so crazy. So I do have my new microphone hooked up. So do you guys want me to plug that in, or should we just like stick to the normal audio? Plug it in? Okay. I'm gonna plug in the mic, so you guys just tell me if like the audio cuts or anything. Okay, so the microphone should be on right now. Thank you for the link, Sophia Noodle. She is so beautiful. Thank you. Already throwing things. Nope, I do not live in Florida. She is so gorgeous. Thank you. Why does she have a house? She doesn't live here. I just use this for like filming and sets. Just for fun. She's 3 years old. No, she does not bite. Can you touch it? I can. Hi, Petra. Her name is Petra. She's named after the place. I'm not going to be showing her tank this stream. Maybe the next one. Petra, nope. You gotta stop going over there. I can't let her go up there until um, I close that area because I don't want her to get stuck. I was actually filming a video with her earlier today, and she like pushed all this furniture forward. She got like completely behind it. It was not good. Petra, what are you doing? She's had this set for like barely a day, and she's already just trying to like get into it and destroy it. She eats frozen thawed rodents. When can you give more mods? Um, I mean, whenever I want to. I just don't really need any more right now. I also only mod people that are like well known and frequent on the channel, or like also have ball pythons. Can you show me how to pick up a snake? I'm not gonna pick her up right now because she's exploring. But basically, if I want to pick her up, I would just scoop under her and just like scoop her up. Are you sick? Your voice sounds different. I'm using a microphone right now, so I'm not sure if that's like making it distorted, or maybe the phone was distorting my voice and this is actually what it sounds like. Petra, stop trying to get over here. Come on. Why do you have to do this? Yep, she's real. What are you doing? It's obnoxious that she doesn't have elbows. What do you want me to do? Like glue elbows onto her? How does that affect you? Can you pet her, please? Of course. Hello, Petra. Cutie patootie. She's exploring the corner over here. No, she does not bite. How do you tell when she needs to go to the bathroom? So basically, after she eats, it's usually like a certain. Did you find another corner you can get into? I don't think you can do much over there. I think she's okay over there. Basically, after she eats, it's like a certain amount of time until she usually goes to the bathroom. So it's like almost scheduled in a way. It's like, okay, she's eaten. So, like, if I count this many days, this is probably when she's gonna go to the bathroom. And on like the days where that's a possibility, I just don't really like take her out as much. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Come on, get out of here. Hello. You're just going a little crazy today, aren't you? She's like, "How dare you take me out of the corner?" Petra is so offended. Petra, come here. Do you want to say something to the people? Come here. Do you want to say something on the microphone? We have a microphone now, so now the people could listen to you talk. Do you have anything to say? Petra, you're funny. Yeah, she's just in like a little like set. It's not actually like a life-sized house. She's a silly. She is 3 years old. You're so cute. Such a cutie baby. Hello, welcome in. She'll live to about like 20 years. I don't think you can be allergic to snakes. What'd you get for Christmas? I haven't received all my gifts because I have yet to like travel to see friends and family. From just the people that I live with, we all exchange like some clothes and some like fun ornaments to put on this big Christmas tree that we share. Um, and then I have to go out and see some friends and family. So I got like a bunch of shoes, clothes, just like some different alt fashion. Once I have like everything together, I'll definitely do a haul and we'll let Petra try some stuff on. Has she ever tried to strangle you before? Nope. No, she does not bite. She just loves to squish her face into corners. What if you touch her? I don't know. What if I touch her? My teacher has a snake and she said it's bad to touch the snake's head. Is that true? Um, it depends. So I feel like a lot of teachers would say that just because they don't want people touching and grabbing the snake's head in case it bothers the snake or like the snake could become agitated and just like bite them. Which again, it's like it's not the end of the world. It's just probably something they don't want happening with good reason. Um, what's it called? And then yeah, so sorry, I had to delete something in the chat. Somebody was spamming. Anyway, so yeah, I could see that they would probably just like not want somebody to get bitten and also they don't want anything to happen to the snake. So your teacher just probably just doesn't want you guys touching the snake's head. She is not a desert python. She is not venomous. They one, Petra wouldn't attack if she was mad. She was because snakes don't get mad. They get defensive or territorial. And females are not less likely to attack because she's a ball python, whether she was female or male. She's female, by the way. She would not attack. What if you touch her eyes? If I'm very gentle, probably nothing, but it's best not to do that. If somebody else that she didn't recognize touched her, would she bite? No, she would probably just move away. Is she in a playhouse? She's in a little set that I made for her. The furniture is doll furniture, but I like constructed it all myself, so I don't know if that counts. I also figured out why Noodle was acting blind. He had a stuck eye cap. Oh no. Yeah, if they ever look like if their eyes ever look milky or like not right after shedding, it's probably a stuck eye cap. How do you sleep at night knowing that she's in your room? I sleep perfectly fine. She's non-venomous. She's very docile. I don't look like food, and I don't smell like food, so there's no reason for her to be aggressive or attack me. And she's in a separate enclosure anyway with locks on it, so she has no way to get out. She's a ball python. She's 3 years old. I'm thinking of doing like a 2000s themed birthday party for her. I think that would be really fun. Petra, where are you trying to go? She's a ball python. Has she ever bit you? Please respond to me. I'd like to own a snake one day. She bit me once or twice when I first got her. They were both my fault. I was like interacting with her when she was still a little bit like a little new, a little nervous still. Petra. And then the second time was she was hungry and I had my hand in the cage. So, like, she just bit me. She didn't try and eat me. It's just like, and then they let go. It's not a big deal. They don't like hold on, especially ball pythons. They just bite you and let go. Um, Didn't hurt at all. Um, so yeah, that's about it. She hasn't bitten me in like over 2 years. Does she vomit? Snakes can regurgitate. I'm not sure specifically if they can vomit. Where are you going? Like, I can't tell where she is right now. Hello? Oh, there you are. Here, come in the front so the people can see you. You're very silly, Petra. Her name is Petra. She's stunning. I love her pattern. Thank you. She's a girl. She is a bumblebee ball python. She eats frozen thawed rodents. You can find them in like the fish food section of a pet store usually. They'll be in like the freezer with everything else that's frozen. Yeah, in the UK, they're called royal pythons. Why freedom in nature when you can have a small house? Well, this isn't where she lives. She lives in a proper tank, which is filled with plants and other natural items and a huge water area where she could soak. It's shown in plenty of videos and live streams. This is not where she lives. And in the summer, I take her outside. So she's absolutely beautiful. I love how she's just slithering away. Thank you. What a stupid animal to own. I mean, honestly, like, I don't really care about your opinion, especially since your channel is literally called The Lobster Man with like a zoomed in photo of some random guy. So, okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is Petra. She is a 3-year-old bumblebee ball python. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. She's not venomous, so she never had any venom to begin with. Petra, stop trying to go over here. Oh my goodness. You can't go in there. It's not good for you. Come this way. She's about 4 feet long. What is your favorite ball python morph? Ooh, that's a good question. I like bumblebees, but they do have neurological issues. So I do like them. That doesn't mean I support like the breeding of them. I think bananas and cinnamons are cute. I like all morphs. Oh, you can't go over here. I'm very sorry. Ooh, Petra. You can't go over here. I'm sorry. There's like this little area where she can kind of get behind there and then she could like slither behind all the furniture and then she ends up either breaking the set or getting stuck. So I have to like plug this little area over here. You can't go over here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna come this way. You can't go over there. She's like pushing my hand. Boop, boop. You're a cutie, but I do need you to move, please. Please go over here. Thank you. You're very silly. What made you adopt her? So I had a snake before her who passed away. So I was looking to get another snake, and she just happened to be the one I picked. Growing up, my mother was allergic to any animals with fur or hair. So, like a dog or a cat, anything like that was really never an option. And then even the people I live with now, I have a roommates that are allergic to anything with fur or hair. So I just ended up like I always liked exotics, but that ended up just kind of like confirming it. So I've really kept exotics for my entire life. Do you think you will keep her for her full life Do you think you will keep her for her full life expectancy? I will. Petra is here to stay. Does she like head rubs? Sometimes she does. I have my bull python out of his enclosure right now. He's chilling around my neck and trying to escape. Oh, that's funny. By the way, either tomorrow or the next day, we'll probably do a premiere of Petra's very first podcast. No, she does not have fangs. And even if she did have fangs, it's really cruel to remove snakes' fangs and defang them. At that point, I don't know why you're owning a venomous snake if you can't deal with its fangs, because that's just part of the animal. Yes, she's real. She's playing peekaboo right now. She's a ball python. Does she have any brothers or sisters? She does, but they weren't sold with her. So she does. They're out there somewhere. I just don't own them. Her name is Petra. She's a ball python. She looks nothing like an anaconda, and every single stream I get people coming in. Oh my goodness, do you own an anaconda? What is that? Petra, may I give you a boop? Just a little one. No? Okay. No, she's never escaped. I like how the rug matches her skin patterns. Thank you. No, she's not AI. Leave and return if this is real. No, I'm not ending my stream. Guys, she's not AI because she looks huge. She's in a miniature house. It's like look, this is my hand. She's essentially in a dollhouse right now. So she's gonna look bigger. My local pet store has a massive anaconda and he is awesome. That's so cool. She's not giant. She's in like a dollhouse right now. It just makes her look big. Petra is so adorable. Thank you. Tell us about the skin shedding. Do they need help or how often do they do it? So depending oh dang it, I forgot about that. She's like getting out through this little hole in the roof right now, which I have to cover. I like just found out that it existed today. Um so I covered it with paper and she keeps trying to like get like through it. Petra, Petra, why do you do this? You're very silly, you know that. Come on, turn. Let's go. Right there. There you go. Petra's very silly. There we go. And she's back. Sorry about that. Um, how often they shed depends on like how old they are. So an older snake will shed less than a younger snake because a younger snake will be just like people. Like if you're very young, you're going to be growing more than someone who is very old naturally. And then as for needing help, if your snake has proper humidity, most of the time they don't need help. Every now and then they will. I always have like perfect humidity and temperature and everything for Petra, but she's just not good at shedding sometimes. Sometimes she's just like she's not very smart, guys. So sometimes she needs a little bit of help. You're upsetting Petra. Just let her climb out of the set. Well, then she would fall onto the floor and get hurt. So, unfortunately, she's going to have to be a tiny bit upset. So, she can't have everything. It's for her own good. Have you ever skied or snowboarded before? I have not. She is a cutie. No, you don't want me to touch your head? Okay. Is she a mom? She is not. She is not a mom. You gonna go sit on the couch? Do you crochet or knit? I don't. I've tried many times to learn. It's just for whatever reason, it's just like very hard for me. And usually I could like learn something and be pretty efficient at it. Like not to brag, this is just like who I am. Um like I'm very good at certain things and I'm not at others, but most things I can like learn a skill very quickly and then do it very efficiently. But with sewing and crocheting, I don't know, it's just very difficult for me for some reason. Has she knocked down stuff before? Yeah, sometimes she tries to knock down like cups of water or stuff off my nightstand. Nothing too crazy. I've held a ball python before. Ball pythons are my favorite snakes besides sand vipers. Nice. Petra, are you cozy now? How much does she weigh? She weighs like, I don't have an exact measurement, but she weighs a few pounds, like nothing much. She is so cute. Thank you. She doesn't eat every day. She eats like once or twice a month. As of now, she eats one medium rat and one small rat at a time because two medium rats are a little bit too much for her right now. So I do one medium rat and one small rat, and that's like the perfect amount of food for her. Yeah, once or twice a month. It sounds like not a lot, but snakes aren't like other animals. They don't eat. Like you can look it up. They don't need to eat every single day. It's actually really bad if you feed them every single day because they'll get like super constipated and full of food. It's like that's like really not good for them. Do you have a license to have such pets? I don't because you don't need a license to own a bull python. But she's perfectly legal in my area and building. So, if I need to have a permit for an animal that I own, I do have it. Do you celebrate her birthday? I do. Her very first birthday with us was an underwater theme. It was an under the sea theme. And then her second birthday was a pastel, so everything was pastel, space theme, green, purple, and pink. And then I think this year I'm gonna do a I cannot talk during live streams. I think this year I'm gonna do a 2000s themed birthday party for her. 'Cause I think that would be fun. Do you have a cage for her? I do. She has a proper enclosure. This is not where she lives. She has a proper tank and enclosure, and when I'm not home or she's not filming, she goes in there. She does not wander the house. She is a cutie. Look at her little tail. She's so cute. You're gonna hide your face. Oh, there she is. Petra, you're so silly. She looks like a baby but peacefully sleeping. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. She looks like a baby peacefully sleeping. She does. She's super cute. Thank you for the donation, Mega Knight. Mega Knight. I have a friend who's super into that game. She's so cute. Thank you. When you first got her, was she really scared or chill? Was I really scared or chill? I really want to know. Um, I was fine. I knew what to expect, and sorry, I just gotta adjust the ring light real quick. I knew what to expect, and I had owned a snake before. Ball pythons they're naturally docile, so I really had nothing to be like afraid of. So yeah, it was chill. I was excited to get her. Um, on the car ride home, I really didn't have um most times the stores will give you like a tub or something to put them in, but the store I got her from, I don't think they gave me anything or maybe they were out of Tupperware, something like that. I didn't have The point is I didn't have anything to put her in. So I took off my beanie and she slept in my hat for the rest of the car ride home, which was really cute. Her name is Petra. No, she is not venomous. You should make a bird themed hat. That would be so cute. No, Petra's not aggressive. She's super chill. Yeah, snakes can't be poisonous. The correct terminology would be like venomous. Why isn't she moving? She's just sitting down, just like people. She likes to sit down sometimes. She was 350. Petra, come here. What are you doing over here? It's time for you to get some exercise. Come on. You got some exercise yesterday, but you do need to get a little bit more just to stay a healthy girly here. Why don't you climb on the couch? So to anyone who's confused why I pick her up or I move her, um, what's it called? Like when she's sitting for too long, it's because when I take her out, it's to get exercise because she eats rats now, not mice, rats. And rats are they have a lot more fat than no, you're not going over there. I'm sorry. They have a lot more fat than mice do. So she has a higher chance of getting overweight if I don't make sure that she is exercising. So I like to have her out like once every other day or once a day for like half an hour, and just make sure she's exercising. Don't worry, she does enjoy it. She's perfectly fine being outside. She always like, even though sometimes she's like a little spicy, she does really enjoy live streams. She knows when it's like, oh, stop going over here. She knows like when it's 5:30, she'll wait at her enclosure door and she'll be like, it's time, and she'll just sit there. It's so cute. She is a sweetie. This is one of my favorite things. Like right here, this little wall with all the decorations. I think it's so pretty and it was so fun to make. You're not going in that area, are you? No, okay, you're just behind. That's fine. Her birthday is April 10th. Petra, what are you doing? Oh, there you are. Oh, goodbye. Petra's watching. Petra, you're so silly. Is she nice? Yeah, she is. She's trying to get over here. No, Petra, we're not doing that. Mm-mm. We're not. We are not going over here. Okay. That is not something that we are doing. A party hat for Petra. I'm thinking about getting a snake. Any recommendations? I recommend corn snakes, king snakes. Yeah, corn snakes and king snakes. Those are both great starter snakes. If you're looking for like a what's it called? A second snake, or if you've kept animals or exotics successfully and you'd like another type of animal, um, ball pythons are great for like a second pet or a second snake. Thank you for the gift. But yeah, as long as you do your research and you make sure that you know what you need to get and how to take care of the animal, you're good. Don't go into that corner, Petra. You are being so silly right now. Oh my goodness. Look, just lift your head. And then, oh my goodness, look. Oh, did you make this come out? Look, you're free now. Ball pythons can make first time pets. I usually don't recommend them though, because just like with all the lights and the temperature, they're just really fussy with humidity. So I personally, they can be a first time snake, but I just personally don't think they're like the best option. So I usually recommend other types. Petra, what are you doing? No, she's not pregnant. She's not overweight either. Ball pythons just naturally look kind of chunky. Petra is 3 years old. You can see her little face over there. It's so cute. No, you're not going over here. Stop trying. Stop trying to get stuck. Oh my goodness. She found this one place where she can get stuck in the set, and now she makes it like her mission to get over there. You are so silly, you know that? Yeah, ball pythons they just kind of naturally look chunky. They're not overweight. I'm curious, if she's 3, is she full grown? Sorry. No need to apologize. That's a great question. So she's not full grown. She is breeding age, so she's like a young adult in snake years, which is breeding age. but she is not full grown just yet. She'll be full grown at like 5 or 6. No, she is not venomous. Petra, stop trying to get stuck over there. How's Petra doing today? She's doing good. She's just hanging out. She slept for most of the day. We recorded a little bit earlier, but it was more like little finishing touches and stuff. Do snakes ever stop growing? I think they continue to grow, but like very, very slowly to the point where it's like really not noticeable. Would you prefer a friend or being alone? Like people buying 2 dogs or 2 cats? Ball pythons are they're solitary creatures in nature. I know there's some examples of like 2 ball pythons living together and it working out, but it's generally like not recommended. So I'm not going to be showing her habitat on this stream, but if I had to explain it, what are you getting into over here? Oh my goodness, just like stop. If I had to explain it, she has oh my goodness, Petra, what are you doing? You are so crazy. I have no. What do you have? She's like, she keeps figuring out. Oh my goodness. She keeps figuring out how to get like behind the set. And then like I have to take these out and get her. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. You're crazy. I just gotta put the camera down for 1 second because I do need both hands to get her. Petra, you are so crazy. Oh my goodness. I've spent like all day making little modifications and stuff to this set so she can't get in anywhere, and she just keeps finding new spaces. It's crazy. Okay, so now I know I gotta block over there. I can't let her over there now. I just glued that in too. Like that was very strongly glued. So this is a great example of how snakes are what's it called? Very strong. This is insane. You let it live in an unnatural habitat. I never claimed she lived here because she doesn't. She lives in a proper tank with bedding and foliage and and humidity and everything that she'll ever need. So, people are very entitled and they just come in here assuming this is where she lives and it's not. She's my only snake. Aw, are you upsetty spaghetti that I wouldn't let you squish yourself behind the set, Petra? Come on. Oh, are you gonna be so angry now? Oh my goodness. Are you gonna be so upsetty spaghetti? Is that the issue? She's like, how dare you not let me get stuck behind the set? If you'd like to see her habitat, it's available in past live streams. It's also available in the second part of our 20K special. Ooh, anything I'd recommend for climbing? I recommend seagrass hammocks. Seagrass hammocks are fantastic. They're really durable. Like I have mine. I got them when I got Petra, which was like a few years ago, and they're still holding strong. They're doing great. Um, they like don't get moldy or dirty that easily. You can wash them. They're super clean, like cleanable. Yeah, seagrass hammocks. You can get them at like PetSmart, Petco, really like any place. Thank you so much. Of course. I will say, I recommend the big ones that are like really long. Usually they don't sell them in pet stores for whatever reason. Usually they only sell like the corner ones. But you can get them secondhand as long as it's like a trusted seller. How often do you take her to the vet? You really don't take reptiles to the vet unless it's necessary. She'll get a checkup sometime next year. I thought it was real. She's real. She's just sitting down right now. She's pondering. She's pondering life and having deep thoughts. Yeah, exotic vets are expensive. I've taught her a few tricks. They're very simple. Like sometimes, like if I'm holding her and I do this, like usually she'll lift her head. That could just be like a response that she happens to have when I do that though. Um, so yeah, by the way, please ignore anyone like begging for like likes or attention because if I don't read their comment or like say something, then it's probably a profile that like I've seen before and it's not actually like what they say. Like if they're like I have people come in and say like, "Oh, it's my birthday. No one wished me a happy birthday." Which would be sad if it was real, but then the profile come in the next day and claim that it's their birthday again. So if I don't acknowledge it, just ignore it. If you were able to get another snake, would you take name requests? Yeah, I probably would. I do have some names written down if I ever were to get another snake, but I would still be open to like requests and recommendations. I never said I wanted to become an exotic vet. I found the video on my phone of me holding a ball python. That's so cool. Hi, Petra. You gonna come and say hello? Oh, okay. Noella's older. She's, I think, 8 weeks old, but I know this is part of a leopard gecko. Should I get her a bigger tank? How many gallons is her tank right now? It depends. I love your ball python. Thank you. Does she bite? No, she does not. Her name is Petra. Petra. She's a female. She's real. She's just sitting down right now. Just like how people like to sit down and relax. Sometimes Petra likes to sit down and relax. She'll live to like about 20 years old. I personally, I use like special wood chips for her. I use Reptibark. I haven't had an issue with them. What is her favorite food? She doesn't really have like a very large menu, unfortunately. So I would say like frozen thawed rodents. That's really what she eats. That's about it. What is her morph? Her morph is a bumblebee. No, she has never laid eggs. What kind of treats do you give her? It's really not good to give snakes treats. They don't eat every day, and it's not good to give them like small meals in between. So she doesn't get treats, unfortunately. I would love to give her treats though. I pray she never sizes you up. If she does, that's a warning. Snakes don't size up their prey. They're opportunistic eaters, which means that they're just gonna eat whenever. So if she wanted to eat me, which she doesn't because I don't look or smell like food. I'm also way, way, way too big for her to eat. Look how tiny she is. She would be doing it right now, and shocker, she's not. So, That is incorrect. She does kind of look like rice pudding. Why would she make Kool-Aid on the kitchen counter if she's not gonna drink it? Huh. Oh, you mean that? It's because that's for guests. That's for you guys. She looks very lovely and very beautiful. She's very nice, and I like that she doesn't bite. I had a snake like her, but my snake passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do they learn to recognize their owner eventually? They can recognize different, like multiple different people based off like smell and personality, I think. I love your snake. She's so pretty. Thank you. Petra's just hanging out. She's very cozy. She does. Petra loves cuddles. What are you doing? You are so silly. Come here and sit on the couch. You're silly, silly. You know that? She's like squishing her face into my hand right now. Do you need some pets? Is that what it is? Do you need to be pet right now? You're a cutie. Look at the baby. She's so cute. Oh, why do you hide your face? Why are you so spicy? Tell me. You're gonna try and run into my hand? Petra, you're very silly. I'm gonna go. Bye. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope everyone has a good day. Bye. Thanks for joining us. Yes, she's real. I got a snake like a week ago. I'm so happy. Congratulations. I have a snake too. It's a girl. Nice. I've been looking for you. How was your Christmas? It was good, thank you. I still have some friends and family to visit for like exchanging gifts and Christmas activities, but it was really good. I hope you guys all had a good Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate as well. Is she sleeping? She's not sleeping. She's just sitting down right now. By the way, guys, if you ever see Petra like sit down and curl up during live streams and it like seems like she's kind of like upset or bored, she's just hanging out. Sometimes ball pythons like they can be quite lazy. Sometimes she just likes to sleep. It doesn't mean she's like upset or anything. She's just sitting down. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure you gave Felix a great life and I'm sure he's very happy in his new home. She's about 4 feet long. She's a ball python. Her name is Petra. She is named after the place. She's quite pretty. Thank you. You did. Thanks for joining us. Bye, Allie. When you got Petra, was she already named Petra or did you name her? I named her. When I bought her, she was currently like. Actually, I didn't ask if they had a name for her. Most of the snakes actually did have names, but she didn't have a name written on her enclosure. So I assume she was unnamed. How do you know she's happy? Just her body language. Like right now, she has her head out. She's very, even though she's curled up, she's like very, she's not in a tight curl. She's very loose. She's just sitting down. So the fact that she has her head out and she's just hanging out, sitting down, she was exploring before and sniffing around. If she was upset, she would be like very flinchy and hissy. She'd be curled up in a very tight ball, or so it varies. They could be curled up in a very tight ball if they're stressed and upset, or they could be fully like stretched out and they could be running and moving very quickly. So normally you just want them either sitting relaxed or just slithering slowly, chilling, coming like calm. So you don't want to see them like too like curled up and you also don't want to see them like too fast. It's kind of like a balance. You gonna get cozy on the couch, Petra? She eats frozen thawed rodents. Petra, you are so cozy. Do you stream every day? I don't. I just stream on the weekends, so we're live Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Friday. She's really pretty. Thank you. She's a girl. Does she have spider? She does. She is a bumblebee, which comes from a pastel and spider. So she does have neurological or brain issues, but she shows very little to no symptoms, so she's okay. Her name is Petra. I got her 2 years ago. I got her when she was 1 years old. She was basically a baby at that point. Now you're so big. She's perfectly legal to own. Did you make that house for her? I did. This is just like for filming and fun, though. This isn't where she lives. I like her name, and she's just cute overall. Thank you. I do have other pets. Is it hard to take care of her? It depends. If you have experience with exotics, not really. It does take a bit of getting used to. I definitely wouldn't recommend her as a first time pet, but she's like decently easy to own. Yep, she's perfect. And it's perfectly safe to have a pet snake as long as it's like not venomous or like very very large. By large, I don't mean a couple feet. I mean like 22 plus feet, like Burmese python, anaconda, which aren't terribly common pets. And that's like no hate to them because if you have the proper experience, yes, you can own those as well. It's just all about research and experience and knowing what you're dealing with. She's currently in a 40-gallon. I'm looking to get her a bigger tank, but for whatever reason, I'm struggling to find one that is in between like 40 and 100 or 80 gallons because 80 is way too big. I was thinking of getting like a 60 or a 70 gallon for her. Oh, 6, 7. I was thinking of getting like a 60 gallon for her or something around there. But for whatever reason, I found a 50 gallon the other day, but like it was 300 plus dollars and for only 10 more gallons, which isn't like I don't know. I'd like a bit more. She's a cutie. My turtles have a 55 gallon. Nice. When you got her, was she smaller than that? And how do you know how much she will grow? Yeah, she was smaller than this. She was only like maybe like 2 feet when I got her, around there. Um, and then she'll grow to like maybe 1 or 2 more feet. She'll grow to like about 6 feet long. She is a bumblebee ball python. Petra, you are so relaxed on the couch right now. What does she smell like? It kind of depends. Sometimes, this is kind of strange. Sometimes she'll smell like freshly cut grass, and other days she'll smell like cheese or cheeseburgers, which is strange. Um, Very rare. I have to like do a whole video talking about this because it's really funny. Sometimes she'll smell like coconut. That's a really rare one. That's like a rare smell. And sometimes she'll just smell like dirt, or sometimes she smells like nothing. It like usually alternates between like freshly cut grass and cheese. Yeah, she might need a bit of a bigger couch. I don't know. Guys, can you notice that the couch is too small for her? Is that noticeable? She eats frozen thawed rodents. Do you like hognoses? I do. Do you have to return her when she grows up? No, I bought her. She's mine. We were trick or treating and we found one house that owned a corn snake. That's so cool. Yeah, I did make the little room that she's sitting in right now. I have a hognose snake named Waffles. Sometimes he tries to dig into my hand. That's so funny. Does she move a lot or does she relax more? Usually she moves a lot during like the first part of the stream and then she kind of sits down. I want a snake, but my mom won't let me. Maybe in the future. What is a ball python's average weight? Maybe like a few pounds. Like I can't see one getting like over 3 or 4 pounds. Maybe three. Please say hi to me. That would mean the world. Hello. And a hello from Petra as well. She's 3 years old. So she is like a young adult in snake years. Is she taking a nap or what's going on? Why isn't she moving? Um, Sorry, my voice is a bit dry. So she's just hanging out, just like people. Sometimes she likes to sit down. I think I'm losing my voice, guys. I was like recording audio clips and editing today. I was doing like a lot of stuff with my voice, and I think I'm losing it, which is not great. My snake is currently chilling, surprisingly. He's usually very active and likes to slither around countertops. Oh, that's so funny. We adopted our python when we noticed a pattern on him, and it was a heart and it had a little ghost face, so we named him Ghosty. Oh, that's so cute. This isn't where she lives. The tank where she does live is very humid. Cool to see her finally using the sofa as intended. Yeah, she's finally sitting on the sofa and not hiding behind it or trying to push it over. She's just a baby. She's just a cutie patootie. Is she shy? Not usually. Has Petra ever hissed at you? Maybe like once when I first got her. She really doesn't hiss. She's pretty chill. Bye. Thanks for joining us. I love her set. You're so talented and creative. Thank you. Here, we'll do like, I've already shown the set. We went live with it for the first time last night, but we'll do a little set tour while Petra's cozy. So I just have like a little pom pom and some decorations. And then if you look at the walls, they're like all covered in stuff with like different themes. Then we even have like a little cross stitch of Petra over there. And then these squishy strawberries on either side. She has a little mini Eiffel Tower from when my friend went to Paris and she gave me that. And then a jar of donuts because she's a biggie. And then she has a little pitcher of like soda or iced tea, some jam jars. She has this cabinet, which is like a theme of alternating blue and orange. She has a disco ball, and then behind the disco ball is this little like collage, which I think is really cute that I made. And then these hearts actually have like, it's kind of hard because they're flat, but like they have movable glitter in them, which I think is really fun. Um, oh, I forgot to turn it on, but when we live stream, she has this little sign and it says on air, and I think it's super cute. And it actually lights up. And then I have this wall, which is like a bunch of her like most like iconic and viral moments. I think that's really fun. Like we have her car, her Christmas hats, like a post that I did that went really viral, and then her when she opens her mouth, just some really cute stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then she has this fun rug. And then she has like this little, I don't know if this counts as a rug, it's paper. It's not like fuzzy or anything. But she has that little, I don't know, like leopard print floor, which is fun. The hearts on the wall look like donuts. They do. They were part of like a Valentine's Day thing. I think they were meant to look like chocolate covered, like strawberries or chocolate covered hearts or something. Her couch is a little too small for her. Yeah, it's really the only one that I can find. I could find. So she'll have to hang out like that for a little bit. I don't think she minds. What time do you end your streams? We start at 5:30 and we usually end at like 6:30, sometimes 7 if it's like a late stream. Petra's like a young adult in snake years. Yep, you did see that correctly. Don't you love Petra's beautiful portraits? I have to add the next live we do here will probably be like adding Easter eggs and stuff into the set. Like we're probably gonna do like some funny photos of like people from the Snake Squad and stuff like that, and just like some other little items. Did you know that in a snake's body the heart moves all around? I'm pretty sure her heart stays in one place. Do you think you'll get any more snakes in the future or no? I'll probably get more snakes in the future. I'd like to own 2 or 3 ball pythons, but as of now, Petra will be the only snake. So with that, we are like 10 minutes over, so we'll be live for another minute or two, and then we are gonna get going. I'm gonna answer a few more questions. I have 3 ball pythons, and the 4th is on the way. That's so exciting. Has she ever bitten you? Once or twice when I first got her, but like, that's about it. Thank you for your stream. Of course, thank you for being here. Do you know even if a snake closes their eyes, they can still see? Well, snakes can't close their eyes because they don't have eyelids. They have, like, you could see, they have a clear scale over their eyes. So I don't know if it's a scale, but they have a clear something. But it protects their eye, and yeah, they can't blink. If you're adding people to the snake squad, will I be in it as a picture as well? Yeah, I will eventually, like, yeah, you would definitely be included, Elliot, don't worry. Um, as of now, I don't know if I'm adding anyone else to the portrait. I'm taking a pretty long break from that because it takes a lot of time to add, like, snakes in with, like, that amount of detail. Um, it takes, like, multiple hours to do each snake, and I'm also going to start studying this coming week because I have one more week until I go back to school. And then they decided to give us a math test the day after we come back. That is so mean. So I have to study for that and make sure I don't like I just got to make sure I like am set to go back to school and I know everything I need to know. And then I'm also working on some big projects. Tomorrow or the next day, we'll have our very first Petrus podcast dropping, which is going to be really cool. So with that, we are going to get going. So yeah, remember guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. So with that, we are going to get going. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. All the things the big YouTubers say, like and subscribe and the notifications. Have a good day or night. Stay safe. And thanks for watching. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Bye, Petra. Bye, everyone.